All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
The Summer Hikaru Died, episode 4.
Oh my god.
So much to learn.
Yeah. And he's okay for the most part. Like,
right.
Way better than we thought he was.
Yes. In a lot of ways, that's going to make this, I think, worse.
Oh, way worse because
it's not as clear cut now, right?
No.
And the thing is, yes, Yoshiki, you'll be able to help him a whole lot. Just remember, it's not your responsibility to do this. You're doing this because, oh, hey, you think you can, and you think you've got the spoons for it. But
well, you also like him. Like it's
totally.
It's not about whether he can or not. He actually just loves this guy. So
absolutely.
Like if you have the opportunity to, I mean, even if it's a delusion that you live under, the fake can sometimes be more real than the real thing, you know?
Sure. You're just a squishy meat sack and a person with your own limitations and all of that stuff, so...
Mm-hmm. Oh, there will be trauma. There will be trauma.
Oh, yeah, there already has been.
No, I mean, there will be way more. Mm-hmm. This is the trauma show, for sure. Yep. But, yeah, having this be a not clear-cut idea of where Hikaru's feelings and this thing's feelings about the feelings...
And yeah, it's a whole mishmash, messy pot.
It's a messy pot, and Hikaru, as he is right now, faux Hikaru or what have you, is in some ways showing evidence that he is not acting like Hikaru, in that he is being so forthcoming about the feelings, which is the things
that too, yeah.
The things in congruency with understanding those feelings, therefore showing us so much about how Hikaru did not move, act, or understand those feelings, but instead of acting on them, probably just suppress them, just kind of did his whole, like, oh, yes, what? That's gay, bro. No, I don't know about that.
On top of just not having the complicated situation that they now have, where it's the, okay, I'm your best friend, but I'm also not your best friend, and all of that stuff, as opposed to just,
no, of course.
Yeah.
No, of course. I'm still talking about like the feelings that they have for each other still being something that was there to begin with, but they have not been in any relationship, or they have not had any kinds of interactions on an intimate level before this.
Right.
Meaning, like, all this is because
it's all
of
new.
The creature, of the thing, of whatever it is possessing him, of whatever it is that's body snatched him or mimicking him or what have you, and that's fucked. Like, that's got, I want more internal stuff going on with Yoshiki, specifically because of that angle of things.
Oh yeah, I get the feeling that's going to be the lion's share of what this show is about.
Yeah, but all right, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
There we go.
I literally was doing this last night.
Yeah.
I had a treat. Slowly pushing it out, a little thing for the... What? Bruh. Don't try to Shane Dawson this. Like, Jesus.
Yeah.
動揺するとキモいの出てしまう。おかしくなり始めとるの気づいとる？
Well, that slight little thing of seeing it.
It is very satisfying to see a cat just go ham on a treat.
It's really funny, too, because cats will get excited and lick something, and they'll keep their teeth unexposed. They'll just go num, num, num. But when the cat gets really excited, they'll bare their fangs, and
it's like, I also kind of want to bite this thing.
Right, but they're like, I'm not actually biting anything, but my instincts tell me if I'm, like, enjoying food this much, I might need to rip and tear.
I was at a friend's house the other day, and they had a cat that had some issues that, because it was like a rescue, kind of a thing, and, it'll probably need to be taken to the vet. But they had someone who was a doctor and was like, okay, well, let me take a look at it, just so that I can maybe get some info to give the vet. And so they had the cat sitting on the lap and they had to hold it tight, and then they just gave it a treat. So it was like, all enjoying the treat while the person's like, okay, let's shine a light in its eye and, do all that stuff. And it's just...
Yep.
この前なんか D 組の竹下くんに呼び出されて
Oh.
Tell you
中の
something?
男子前で
Oh my god. That's hilarious.
明かした
Incredible.
That might as well as be a confession of love because he just wanted to hold your hand.
There you go.
Big brained.
Never see this one coming.
Yeah. And then, oh no, you destroyed me. I'll get stronger and then we'll do this again, right? Like,
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
待ってそこの踏切使わん方がええかももっとあーちゃんの勘当たるもんね
Her intuition.
また明日
The amount of, superstitious behavior that is treated as totally normal in this town is too damn high. Huh. Okay.
コールどうしたん？ああ、なんか今度の夏祭りで浴衣着たいらしい。そっか。
Yeah, that's right.
They'll have lots of food there.
Fried food.
インドに任せっきりやったんがよくなかったんや。
Okay. Indo's being brought up.
ここに全てを背負わせることになってまって。週間も行方不明になってもうたんやぞ。意識もやり遂げられやんでこんな。
Gotcha. Fascinating. They're like different perspective on this.
ありがとう
She seems
Oh.
way less energetic than before.
油追加で持ってこんかい。
筋中の
妹は何や。あっこん嫁は何しとったか。
Ah.
Okay.
のかき氷食わん？
Yeah. Distraction.
神社の境内の
Yeah.
方。じゃあ
Small town gossip. People love to just comment on other people's stuff.
There
That's
we go.
really good.
That's a smile.
Hikaru. Yeah. Yeah, maybe she's a little bit of a shut-in, but you know what? That's okay.
まだ高校生や。意識のやり方はインド家の男
And his dad's dead.
公平が言っとった。長く続かんと。
Okay.
あれが
Okay.
母に山から降りてきたとしてどうすれば。
Well, you're looking at me.
こんな時でも酒がこの
This is serious.
あんなん本当に実在するんかいな。300年以上前から伝わっとる首たちの号や。打ち込めとかんとあかんかったもんや。
Locked up.
村全体えらいことになる。
Oh, okay.
ほんまに任せて大丈夫なんか。土足で上がり込みよって。
けどな。
Yeah.
ちゃんと脱いでますよ。儀式ね。
Yeah, tell me about that.
続けてきたもんだな。
That is impressive.
何やと？僕らにとっては大事なことなん
彼女も大変ですよ。
Oh.
人の頭とか言う。
強力な魔除けです。インド家の人間が山に入って儀式。
Okay.
汚れた山に入れる。
Okay.
で、一体何のための儀式？
Yeah, maybe you should bring me in on the know.
山の神のためや。
忙しいっすね。
So what, it only lasts so long and you have to re-up it?
今日は人間相手に祭りっすか？山の神のためでしょう。この首立村は厳密には希望が山町の一部で。
ああ、せやんな。もう昔は一個の村やった。
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, the image in the background, they're all divided now.
変だなって。
Yeah.
希望が
Yeah,
山
uh-huh.
でっかりあの地域には教会がたくさんあります。
Oh.
伊佐山町
Oh.
の
Interesting.
教会はゼロだ。
Interesting, yeah.
集落は
Hmm.
一体何を祀っているんですかね。
村とは関係ない。
貴様のことやろ。
またおめえは。
Oh shit.
結界が傷つけられました。
何
Oh, crap.
ごめんトイレ行きたい俺の分も
He can't come in.
Mm-hmm.
分かった
Or at least not without really trying. Oh shit.
誰が張った邪魔くそ
Oh.
これは
Oh, they got tons of shaved ice.
Mm-hmm.
Red and blue, baby.
Yeah.
ずっと気になってたんやけどさブルーハワイって何味
Yeah, what is that? Pineapple?
木氷のシロップって全部同じ味らしいで。
What?
It's
What?
a lie!
Say it ain't so,
It's
Joe.
all a lie!
着色してあるだけで人は味が違って感じるんや。
No, I've had watermelon shaved ice.
Yeah, I have too.
It's totally different from cherry or blue raspberry.
じゃあ俺は見た目が同じなら同じに感じるん
Oh. Oh.
Hmm.
全然。
He just said it.
なんか嬉しそうやな。
What? What?
What?
What are you talking about? What?
Oh.
出ますね。ここに。
All right.
Crap.
意識はさ
That's
So testing
that's
to make sure it's
intense.
still up.
やから、
Yeah.
俺が本当の光やないって分かったの
Oh.
Well,
こ
yeah.
れは
Yeah.
光の死体見とるから。
Oh.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, that's a reveal. Let's go back to the past.
絶対に探しに行こうと思わないでお願いだからここにいて
And I'm going out there to look. Yeah.
Yep.
兄ちゃん、
Oh.
保育園
So she knew that he
ちょっ
left
と
to
外見に行くだけ。
子供はお家いろってお母さん言うとったやん。
Oh. And she's scared too, and she doesn't want to be alone.
Yeah. Cool. So the people looking for him, they weren't like looking for him to kill him or something. They were actually like, oh shit. What
Well, no,
happened?
obviously, on the surface, they're with the rest of the town that there's a missing kid, you
Right.
know? But it's the...
Right, because otherwise they'd be freaking out when he's back all of a sudden.
冷たい。息してない。
The idea that he found Hikaru before anybody else, and he's already
Yeah.
just dead.
Yep.
Holy shit.
死体
That
って
fuck you
案外
up. I was wondering about that, yeah.
Missing a shoe.
ってやろ。そうか。冬やからかな。あれ。
Whoa. What? Oh, he might have blacked out just from the
Repressed memory or something.
anxiety. Yeah, there could be some things
Neko.
repressed, yeah.
起きた時にはお前が帰ってきとった。
Ah.
Okay.
Oh.
他にもいろいろ違和感あったけど、別人とか思わんやろ。
Yeah. Whoa.
こうなっとったけど体を修復するまで数日かかった
Oh, that's why the body didn't look so bad.
Sure.
Is that he was actively repairing it so that he could use it.
だから不眠になったんや。
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now I've accepted you died.
Yeah.
The summer Hikaru died. Roll credits.
本当に早い絵で。
Ah.
Oh.
なんでよしきはさ都会に行
Yeah.
きたいん
Why'd you say
他
that?
はクソや。うちの家族の
Oh.
こと救ってくんね
Yeah, that's been a real theme
ま
so
たお前
far.
んとこの音やんと
仲悪いのいつものことやのに。安三郎のばあさんとか聞こえよがしに。
この前大喧嘩してたやん
Oh. Hmm.
跡取りのユウスケ君が病気やって
ゆうすけくんは
Oh.
病気やないよ。同性愛者や。
Oh
Oh
shit.
shit. Okay, we're actually
Oh
approaching the
yeah.
topic.
知らん。
And they call it diseased.
Yeah.
Damn.
狭すぎるんよ。
今日は俺んち泊まるし俺んとこ来たらえ
Oh.
えよしき見てカニカニカニカニ
Yeah, he was always a brat, but
うん。
yeah, he has been a little bit more of a brat now. Yeah. Oh.
よしき
If fake Hikaru ends up helping Yoshiki process losing Hikaru, that would be awesome.
俺どっか行ってくる
No, that's not what I want. Just be with me while I feel this out.
代わりにはなれへんかもやけどお前のこと絶対守るしお前のお願いならなんだって聞いたるから
Whoa. And I believe him.
Yeah. To a potentially disturbing fault.
Right.
この結界を作るために僕内臓一つ持ってかれてるんで。
内臓
僕は霊感だとかこれっぽっちもないんで。
Bro came from the Chainsaw Man universe.
Mm-hmm.
処するやり方は嫌いですし。
What?
それで結局あれはいたんか
ですが来てたのは確かです。人混みに惹かれたんでしょうね。ああいうのは人間が好きなんです。
Mm-hmm.
だから人の多い場所を好む。あんな度級のがどうやって人混みの中を目立たずに移動でき
Great point.
何かに化けてるかもしれないですね。
And there it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. What is this?
本当はむやみにこんなことしたない
What?
大丈夫やろか
What? What is she doing?
What? Was she that monster?
No. No, I don't even know if she sees that. I think she's more like she was drawn to this space to figure out what that. She probably felt it too.
Okay, sure.
And it's just like, okay, it's just a weird spookum thing, you know? And that's why she's saying, I shouldn't be messing around like this. So, like, she knows this is a bad thing.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
end credit
shit.
scene.
All right, let's go.
So he's got the pack. He sees the boobs.
Oh. So
No,
just like that.
You're kidding me.
So he just slips back and hits his head on a rock or something.
Wait, that is so stupid. Are you kidding me? He got queened by
Like
by tree boobs?
the bury your gaze trope is powerful, I guess.
岡谷にもまた辛い思いさ誰も悲しまなければええのにな
Oh man, he's panicking. He's just racing through.
あいつ
He'll be all alone.
よしき
Oh.
一人にさせたない
Oh. Whoa. Like the map.
Oh, uh-huh.
What?
Oh,
しかしてネキ様
He's saying the name wrong and everything. Sure. So maybe his
He was a
cries
willing
for
host.
help
yeah.
because of who he is.
あいつを
He basically made a pact.
Yeah.
Yeah. He made a pact with this thing.
Cool. Okay.
Okay.
There were some fun reveals and developments here.
Yeah, I love the pacing of this show. Before we talk about anything, I feel like I have to applaud how well done the pacing is at exploring not just the larger world stuff, the stuff surrounding the town, but with actually developing very solid, meaningful progression in the relationship of these two boys.
Yes.
It's just so damn satisfying. Every episode, we get something very meaningful.
Right.
And something else that we had before, our perception on it or our understanding of it evolves or grows.
Right. It's following up on both the supernatural angle of things and also the mundane angle of things.
Yes.
Awesome. Good
We
stuff.
love it.
Yep.
Love it. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
We had some things confirmed. One, we actually broached the topic of like, oh yeah, that diseased boy that the town's talking about. Not diseased, he's just gay.
yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that is the town that you live in. No wonder you want to go to the city.
No wonder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have reveals of Hikaru's body was found by Yoshiki.
And it was already Mighty Morphing Hikaru Ranger.
Most likely. And during that time, Yoshiki blacked out and woke up way later.
Makes
and
sense.
Has no idea what happened.
You see something crazy alien or whatever,
Well, again, he didn't see anything crazy alien, so it's more just, what happened? Like
Okay.
what happened there?
I was talking about the part where he everything started to distort.
His vision distorted. Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
I was thinking that's the new Hikaru, right?
Oh, I think that's something that's very much a theory, but I don't think that's like 100%.
That could just be his own equilibrium being thrown off.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You
He's running around in the cold rain, sees his friend's dead body, and freaks out.
Yep.
Yeah, I am more just in the, he was out for a long period of time. It wasn't like like he might have been out and then in the rain,
Right, he came to after having already returned home.
Right, meaning
which is wild.
Meaning that he was probably out for a long time. He might have gotten sick.
Sure.
There's a lot of things that can be implied in a gap of time that was basically erased from his perception.
Yep. So that can be filled in later.
That can be filled in later, exactly.
Cool.
We had revealed also just a lot more of Yoshiki and Hikaru's feelings for each other, in that this is new. This is different. Right. Yoshiki does like this. Hikaru also likes this. But this is
a lot
new,
to grapple
though.
with. Yeah.
Right. It's new. They don't really have either of them a full grid for it.
He still has to grieve Hikaru.
Yeah.
Right. And that's and I like that's something that's
Yeah.
being brought up and that they're both handling it. Like because one of the biggest things that I was concerned about with Yoshiki with the earlier on in the show with the whole idea of, this new Hikaru and all that stuff, is that it's not just the, oh hey, how do I deal with the fact that, my best friend / crush was like, I don't want to have to kill you and all that stuff and I need to keep it a secret, that whole thing. But also that he hasn't been able to yet grieve his friend that died, right? And so now he's even more so not able to do that while potential manipulation or whatever stuff is happening, right? And so the fact that, one, it's going less on the angle of manipulation and they're actually having genuine connection and stuff, great. Two, the fact that, hey, he's able to help you process it because, this is Hikaru's probably the only one you could talk to about this, right?
Yeah.
Because no one else is going to know, right? You have to keep it a secret.
Well, he 100% is the only person you can talk about this, obviously, with regards to Hikaru. But with regards to his own feelings about this, the sad thing is that his family situation is so bad. Not only can he not talk to anybody about it, but he has to be careful talking in general about it because this town... is basically one that would want him expelled or expunged, and that's
which makes me really want to. And I was looking. I thought that maybe it would be the same last name as the lady, that was shown at the end of the episode. Nope, doesn't seem like it. So, because there was the whole theory that we had that's the her son that was hurt, and then had to go. That was a similar situation, and so when they brought up the idea of this kid that was doesn't live here anymore, he was diseased,
okay,
like me thinking that was the same person, but there was no confirmation.
It could be that.
It still could be, yeah.
It still could be because Yasuburo could be a first name,
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was meaning more that we don't have any confirmation on that either.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But okay, I like that they're actually bringing that up overtly rather than it just being an undertone implication and all that stuff. Yeah.
That's really
okay.
Good. Having the story also go direct into Tanaka talking with the town elders and having them actually break down what they do know. Basically that the Indo family, Hikaru's family, has a thing specifically that the men do where they trek up the mountain. They have some part of it that is very secret, and thus even the town elders don't know exactly how it works, but it's some part of what they're doing with regards to keeping a form of equilibrium on the spiritual, supernatural side of things with regards to the mountain. That is different than the ritual, which is kind of exciting because we have almost this weird compartmentalization of knowledge, And thus, in another kind of strange theme that I've been picking up on, nobody in the town really trusts each other. There's this little bit of, you know, if you see something, say something, like kind of like like really kind of we're watching each other. We're very much suspicious of our fellow neighbor, and
and you wouldn't think that would happen as much in a small town because we're watching each other. Yeah, of course, because you know each other so well because there's barely anybody in the town. But
suspiciously?
Yeah, that feels...
Yeah, if anything, small towns, we have a decent amount of experiences with small towns. Mm-hmm. One of the things that happens with small towns is that you kind of just have to tolerate the fact that there's not much space and there's not... You kind of just get over it eventually.
Everybody's going to know your business. There will absolutely be the gossip and all that stuff.
And there'll be people that you don't like.
Sure.
Right. But you won't be suspicious. It's that there's just like this, I don't fuck with those people.
Yeah,
they're not my friends.
I say shitty things about them when they're not around.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And that's something that very much gives that oppressive feeling for Yoshiki because he's a kid and doesn't have... really the emotional reserves to handle that kind of stuff while dealing with a lack of support from his parents and stuff.
On top of being in the closet and his best friend / crush being dead / an alien monster thing now.
Well, this was before that.
Oh, right.
I'm talking about just the idea that this has been Yoshiki's experience his whole life.
Right.
And that the town specifically being suspicious of each other, I think more has to do with the fact that the town is currently divided. And that they were bringing up specifically that the 4 parts that are on the
map
visions, the visions, the map's image shows basically a large town in the middle, with little roads connecting that one to 3 other parts, and very much looking like a head, arms, and a torso or what have you, but it being one where they used to be all together.
And now they're not.
And that's...
And the clear division between them is that the other ones have churches and other, religious sites and stuff, and this one doesn't.
Right.
Just the shrine.
Right.
That's... And the thing is, so, okay, on the one hand, I could see it being something where it's the kids don't bother with this stuff because, frankly, they don't care. And
they haven't been brought into it.
And they haven't been kind of, like brought in, brainwashed, whatever, into the fold of things.
Right.
And so, from the standpoint of the grown-ups that are maintaining this town, fine, we keep things this way because that's the way we like things to be, and the people that don't like it this way leave. Either because we kind of usher them out, or because they're just like, no, this place is terrible.
Oh, and there's 3 other places nearby.
And so they just go somewhere else, if not even, going to like the big city or whatever, right?
Yeah, the big city is probably less of an option because that's a full, true transition.
Right.
But the point that I think is being brought up is that these communities are not actually that far apart from each other.
Right.
There is a lot of intermingling, probably with regards to like commutes, people having family in making different sections or what have you.
Well, and making a big deal about the fact that for the festival they let other people in as well.
Yeah.
Right, like even if they're from the other towns, which makes sense if the
festival... Which they brought up a specific person's wife as like a...
right.
Oh, yeah, she may not be one of us, but we let her come over to this here.
But like, if the divide was over religion, basically... And, this town here is the one that has the cult for the mountain god, then, you let people come over to be at the cult worship ritual festival for the mountain god, right? Like,
sure.
That feels like it tracks because it's if you want to be over here for this thing that is specifically, maybe not everyone realizes it, but it's for this entity.
Sure.
Yeah, awesome, Right?
Yeah, I actually really wonder if we're going into the story where Rie is Kurebayashi, the lady who's kind of got the sense or what have you. That basically the story is implying that a lot of characters and also the schoolmate, basically, they all have the ability to kind of sense things on that supernatural level.
Yeah.
basically that the reason why there's no other religious structures here because all of them got the bad vibes, and we're like, because all the people that even remotely delve into religious supernatural stuff, they're like, nah, this place is fucking cursed, yo.
Yeah,
we believe in our, our stuff and what have you. But nah, we don't need this smoke. Like we're good here.
My God told me in a dream, get the fuck out of this place.
Yes. I just love that because it feels so apropos in the vibes that the people of this town give out that they would naturally repel a lot of people in general.
Yeah.
But that being said, it could also be a fundamental spiritual supernatural mechanic thing where literally the people who have even the slightest bit of a sixth sense or kind of just that kind of sensitivities are like,
oh yeah,
no, y'all did some fucked up stuff here in the past, and I'm good.
I'm gonna throw something else out there too.
Sure.
Right. So if this is a town where they will call someone who's gay diseased, like openly to the point where someone literally thinks that they just had some disease, right?
Right.
And also they're into cult religion stuff, and also there's actual weird supernatural shit that happens around here.
Yeah.
You could absolutely set fire to someone's home and just say that, oh, bad spirit,
You're right.
Mumbo
You're
jumbo
spitting.
happened,
You're spitting. That's really
man.
good.
Oh, you had bad spirits. You were
invoked
diseased or
the
something.
stuff.
You were unclean, right?
Like you could feel it, couldn't you? Like
yeah, and then everyone else is like, oh yeah, sure, yeah.
Like that would actually be a really fun way to have it be like a I don't know what the phrase is, but basically if someone was to say like, hey, do you have people here that are like spiritual supernatural people, right? They like kind of believe in that stuff, and they'd be like, yeah, we do actually. And they'd be like, do you feel that really like, and they're like, no, what are you talking about? And they're like, yeah, something's weird. And they're like, we need to get rid of these people. They're talking about the stuff here.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's like, yeah, well, clearly this was that thing that was going. And they're like, yeah. Oh, so strange. And then those people leave.
Yeah.
So all the people with the actual like sensitivities toward that stuff.
Sure.
That's just a thing that came to my mind. Yeah.
Anyone that doesn't fit in the town, right?
I mean,
because like when you
definitely
think
go that
like
route with it.
Because the show has done this whole thing with like the Yoshiki and Hikaru like liking each other and all that stuff, and the like, oh, what is this? And then also there's the monster stuff happening, and that stuff was happening in parallel, and now they're fully separating the two things, right?
Yeah.
There's no reason for like the this person's gay, they're diseased. There's no reason for that to have to be here with the supernatural aspects. That's just people being awful, right? But, if you are burdened with glorious purpose because, this is some, town where you have to protect the sanctity of your religion or whatever, for this mountain god thing or something like that.
Okay.
Then, you could have all kinds of other things basically eke in there that are allowed to run rampant because, well, we have to do whatever we have to in order to, keep this town the way it is, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm just circling back on things that we've already effectively said.
Kinda, yeah. I'm just seeing if you have any differing kind of.
I'm curious to see. So we got the perspective of Tanaka. We've got Yoshiki and Hikaru. Awesome. I want to see more perspectives of regular garden variety people in this town that might be participating in all of this stuff.
That's literally the main lady who's concerned about. Concerned about Yoshiki. She is the exact example of that.
Okay.
She is a garden variety, just regular person who has nothing to do on the surface with any of the cult stuff. But she just has the vibe, and she's like, yeah, because I've been living here probably long enough, she's probably just gotten that stuff here. She's probably used it in some way to potentially even there's probably some stuff with her son that's not as clear cut in that regard, or her late
not as
husband.
Supernatural.
Yeah, exactly.
But
we will see. We don't know anything right now. But the thing that we do know is that she was drawn to the place that the school makes sense to the bad stuff.
Yep.
And she was like, now either she waved her hand and dispelled it.
It looked like she did some sort of exorcism or whatever.
That could be her waving her hand and absorbing it. That could be her not even fully aware of what's going on, but just kind of sensing it and being like, yeah, this is getting worse. Like, just being like, oh, she knows it's there.
And the way she talked about
happened,
it,
really.
the way she talked about it was very casual. I shouldn't be fooling around out here, right? Which, like, okay, I get that. You're acknowledging the danger, but it's being done in a kind of like flippant, almost playful way.
Playful.
Well, because if
she literally went up to Yoshiki and was like, "You sense the thing. It's on your friend. It's right there." She just
no, right, and that's what felt off to me, is that felt different than how she was interacting with a, actual just monster thing or whatever that she was potentially seeing right in front of her. Now, maybe because of her perceptions, she can tell the difference in scale and magnitude and everything, and so it's like
there's any number of good explanations. For that.
Oh, little supernatural things I'm not as worried about. I'm more worried about the big kahuna that seems to have come down from the mountain or whatever.
That's a great explanation. Yeah, it's just, oh, this is attached to a person. That's a whole different ball game of this is attached to the railroad track divider barrier thing here.
Sure.
Who cares about this thing, This is a person that's walking around with a freaky eldritch god thing swirling around them. She's like, you see the darkness on it, and then he's like, oh fuck, people are gonna discriminate and they're coming after me and they're gonna call me and Hikaru diseased and what have you. And she's like, no, there's literally like a dark miasma, like I can see it all over him.
And all the bigots with torches are like, yeah, exactly.
Right.
No.
Like, that's where I'm like desperately hoping. I'm like, please, I hope she's just a concerned,
exactly.
A concerned person that has supernatural senses, not like the,
I'm going to get a pitchfork and,
Yeah. Now, that could also be the twist of it, is that it's she does have that, and she will eventually also end up being someone who
because we
is
can't
like,
have nice
oh,
things.
You're the impurity that's causing it, and clearly it was your
which is why it's like
your ways that brought it here.
Because it felt like they were setting up the implication that the just openly gay person that was in the town was her son, and and she mentioned her, so.
The thing is, I don't think that's the case, because it could be a first name. It is possible, but they say I hear Yasuburo's granny and the others bad mouthing us. There was a big fight at Yasuburo's place too, right? I guess that could be the first name. But it says the family heir Yusuke. Right. Which that would mean Yasuburo Yusuke, or Yasuburo is a sibling of Yusuke.
No, yeah. So
okay. I just don't.
Well, this is what I imagine it would be. So Yasuburo, someone their age, their kids, right?
Sure.
Grandparents, all that stuff. Okay, cool. Heir. So then one generation.
Oh, so the dad.
Sure. Yeah. Or uncle or something like that.
No. Because she did say basically that. Her late husband left a wound on her son that just wouldn't come off, basically.
Okay.
So what it might have been is that she has...
wounds that wouldn't fade or whatever.
We're taking this maybe too literally, and what it actually is that she's like, no, he turned my son gay.
Yeah, he's going to turn my son gay. Or did, or something.
And it's like, no, he probably always was, and he was just a safe person to talk about this with.
Exactly.
And then the idea that you're going to kick him out, he had to have a tough conversation with his son of like, hey, this will be my number. You can talk to me. And I'm not going to get custody of you, it seems, but...
Right, he turned my son gay. What happened? Son, it's okay. How dare you?
Yeah, exactly. Right. That interpretation, I feel like makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right. I was just I was just trying to make sure how the names all worked out, given that her last name is Kurabayashi, and it did seem like maybe one of those names, most likely Yasuburo, was a last name.
It felt like it would have been an easy thing to leave here of like adding in the last name so that way we get the confirmation, because I don't believe we've been introduced to a Yasuburo character like at school or whatever.
No, I don't believe so. No.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just love also that Yoshiki's able to cry about this and in front of the not Hikaru here.
Right.
But yeah, I'll keep you safe, and if you need anything, I'll do whatever you ask.
Them eyes were I'll murder for you if you need me to.
Well, right. I think it's the idea that, like, if you think about it from the long-term story perspective, at some point someone else is going to find out that Yoshiki is gay.
Right.
At some point, a character that is homophobic is probably also going to find out that Yoshiki is gay.
Right.
At some point, a character that is homophobic and has influence in the town is probably going to find out Yoshiki is gay.
Sure.
That's the kind of situation where any one of those people could be someone that he needs protection from.
Absolutely. Yes.
Thus, it's the, I'll protect you.
Yeah.
I'll do whatever you ask.
Okay.
That's a fun blank check in a lot of ways.
What would be hilarious is if Tanaka catches up to them and is like, you've got the god thing or whatever, okay, what's the deal here? It's like, okay, yes, he does. Also, we're just trying to survive this town that is, we have no idea what they're going to try and do to us.
If they find out who we are, what we...
If they find out that we're just not straight.
Yeah.
Completely separate from the whole mountain god thing. Oh shit. Yeah, let's get out of here. I
think what he'd be like is I need you to I still need you to do a little bit of a ritual with me here though, because this thing cannot leave the town,
Like there's this part of me that's like, okay, how hilarious would that be, right? If the people that are trying to get the impurity out of the town in two different ways, bring someone in that's the specialist to deal with that is like, yes, alien monster god thing, problem. All the other shit that the town is up in arms about, problem from the other direction. Hey, I got the god thing out of the town.
Hey, there you go.
I don't know.
In a lot of ways, most of the issue here is that the town has skeletons in the mountain closet.
Okay.
The town is in the closet, if you will, about their skeletons.
All right. Yeah, I like it.
They have been putting a plug stop on their shit by having this god that they prop up by sending Indo-male avatars, basically, to basically do their part, if you will, to sustain it or whatever. Whatever. So the problem is not what's in Hikaru. The problem is what's on the mountain, and that needs to be purged.
Well, but that might be in Hikaru now.
Well, no. I think what the point is that it's a plug stop, not a thing that has absorbed all of it.
Right.
But it's the idea that there's shit on the mountain, like ancient sins, evil, dark, old stuff,
Right.
And rather than
all the gay people throughout history that they've killed.
Yeah, there you go. What I think it is that you need to send Hikaru equipped with someone like Tanaka or what have you.
Yeah.
And just start controlled burn forest fire. We need to burn the diseased shit that's on the mountain. It's not your people that you don't understand their lifestyle, in the town and stuff. It's that you've been basically putting off the problem of having actual therapy, having actual
They do the exorcism, they get rid of all the evil spirits. They come back from the town, all the townspeople are like, evil spirits, are they really gone? They make out in front of the townspeople and they're like, oh no! And then they turn and look at them and are like, any evil spirits showing up?
Yeah. Now, I do like the idea that there is still a problem of what's in Hikaru being something that is unbridled.
We are almost definitely sure that he killed Matsura-san.
Oh, most likely.
Yeah.
99.9%.
Right.
Sure.
Like that. That is a thing that happened.
Why and all that we'll have to get into, but I do feel like the story is starting to pivot this into we need to have stability within Hikaru, so that then we can address the real problem, which is the mountain.
Right.
And the mountain is starting to show its presence through things like what was at the train tracks.
Sure. Yeah, maybe because there isn't a top dog on the mountain anymore, all the other things are kind of like getting
so
unruly. We can do whatever we want.
We can do whatever we want.
Yeah.
We can go interact with the humans.
Oh shit.
Okay.
There's good shit down there, you know.
And that could also lead more into why Hikaru's saying, "I'll protect you. I'll do whatever you ask." It's because he's not actually thinking as much about the town. He's like,
nah, there's gonna be so many monsters.
There's gonna be some shit that comes down from the mountain, and you know what? Fuck all these people. They can deal with it. You know, I'll keep you safe. Though.
Yeah. Not our problem, not our division. You know, go somewhere else.
The idea that Yoshiki could then be like, "No, I actually do want you to help protect them." He's like, "Really?
Oh, come on, they're awful.
Like, are you sure?"
Yeah.
He's like, "No, I'm a good person. I want to help people." He's like, "Fine."
I feel like that Tanaka guy has it covered.
Okay, get them all into the barrier area.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, all right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.